Last series, Grizzlies, phenomenal, man. Boy, did we body bag them. We sent Dillon Brooks to Shanghai. Dillon Brooks is learning Chinese as we speak. So here's the thing, and I feel like I'll fill you in because have you been watching a lot? I feel like you haven't watched nothing. Okay, good. It's good. Because I get then the audience isn't gonna be lost because I'll have someone that I'll make sure.
Utah and Lakers. Kobe's last game. That's
my God. Bro, I was like, where's Utah coming into this? Okay. Dang. Well, anyways, so good. I'll tell you. So Dillon Brooks, the whole team, they're all trashed. They said some crazy stuff earlier in the year. We need to give Ja a pass, by the way, for what he said. Why? When he said, he's like, I'm good in the West. Because he was sitting in front of Malika, but you know how niggas are, bro. You sitting in front of Malika Andrews, all the players like her, whatever. You gonna just be talking that shit, bro. You gonna say he thought he was just alone in a room with her, bro. He gave her a little smile afterward, like he was like, "Ooh, I said it." Like he wanted to giggle after he said it. I'm good in the West. So I think we should give him a little more leeway. But then he had all this stuff. Dillon Brooks is the same type of way. He's talking about, I don't like Draymond. I just don't like him. He don't do a whole lot. Whatever. Right. Just a hater, getting into it with people. He got beef with the Warriors. He got beef with I forgot the Suns, and then Lakers. Now he talking about LeBron. Dude, he trash talked Bron like a kid, bro. He said he's old. Like that's what they asked him about Bron. Like you poking the bear, whatever. He's like, no, I poke bears. Then he calls him old. He said, nah, I don't respect but you want me to respect you got to give me 40. And then they went to lose by 40 in the game 6 close out.
You can't even make that up,
right? So, and there's a clip of him walking out of crypto. And bruh, the fans are just giving it to him. Everyone was waiting out there to clown him, talking about, you're gonna be in Shanghai, Dillon Bricks. Like they were yelling all types of just hurtful stuff, calling him a loser, all types of stuff. Everyone hates him, right? So the whole world, and so the rest of the series, by the way, after that interview he had done, and he kept getting smacked and all that, he didn't meet with the media one time. Ja as well. Ja met with them after they lost the series, but they were too afraid to face the media, which is like obviously sucker stuff. Like you can't be talking all that. Like it's like if Pat Bev did that, he just wouldn't. Like you wouldn't see that. He's just ducking the media after he talks all that. Nah, he's gonna face the music and then it's like, yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep talking, whatever the case is. And they haven't done anything though. That's the big thing. You guys haven't really done much. But yeah, he was too scared to face the media. They get fined every time they don't face the media because that's part of your contract. After games, you go and talk to the media, and he didn't do it. So with the weight of the world crashing down on him, him for sure going through. Oh, and he said the media's out here they're villainizing me. They're turning me to the villain. Whatever, right. Bro. You did all of that. Right. Every single interview you did. Your on-court antics. That's you, bro. You're very unlikable. No one likes you. You haven't done much, but you're talking a lot. Yeah, so it got even worse, bro.
He's a nobody talking trash to the greatest player of all time. Like, why would you even do that?
I don't respect you till you give me 40.
Now his ass in China, like, Memphis is just done with him. Like, they just rid him off, and it's just like, don't mess with the GOAT. I'm sorry, you just don't do that. Especially like when you were a nobody too. I'm surprised it got it like as much attention as it did because it's like it's Dillon Brooks. It's like me coming out on TV saying Bron is trash and like poking at Bron. But I get it. It was a competitive matchup and. I'm just happy he's in China, but it's kind of crazy because he had a decent contract, right? 3-year, like $35 million contract with the Grizzlies. So it's like he was making bread and then poked at Bron, and now he just lost everything. Man. You got to retire early.
And he averaged about 10 points a game.
He's in China for real?
No, but that's just what everyone says. When you get kicked out the league, bro, like you finna be in China.
Wait, that's really what happened?
No. But that's like the running joke is like you better start learning Chinese. You finna be in Shanghai playing for the Sharks.
No that's what you get.
Exactly. So things got even worse. The quote. Where is the exact quote? Okay. So Shams, really respected reporter. If he reports it, it's the truth, and he has good sources. He and this was his contract year. Earlier in the year, they offered him an extension, right? And they own his bird rights, so it's their choice if he walks or not, right? They offered him extension, and his thing was, I want to be more a factor in the offense. He's not good offensively, although he averaged 14 this year, but he shot 40% from the field, 33% from the three-point line. Those aren't great numbers. He has a broke-looking jumper, and he's just like, no team is saying, yeah, we need to give him more of an offensive role on that team. And they already got Desmond Bane, Ja Morant, and then Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. So it's just there's no place for him to get more of an offensive role on that team, bro. Like just try to be you're like a wannabe Draymond, but imagine Draymond's like, nah, Steve, I need the ball in my hands. I need to be more of a threat. Like, nah, bro, you don't need to do any of that. Maybe if you go to Shanghai, You Shanghai, you'll be able to ball out, or go to Taiwan with Dwight. You saw what Dwight's doing. So either way, the tweet, Shams reports the Memphis, and this is right after the season. Right, they're still for sure not even done doing exit interviews. They interview all the players end of the year. Right. The Memphis Grizzlies have informed pending free agent Dillon Brooks that he will not be brought back under any circumstances. Wow. League sources say. Under any circumstances is wild.
That's crazy.
So if every other free agent just dies, they're like, nah, buddy.
There's like no negotiating, nothing. Like, we will not take you.
Yeah, and
bye.
They're basically throwing him under the bus. Like they're blaming the entire series on him. Wow. And because he played badly and everyone hates him because of his antics and like the things he said and just not really backing up any of his talk. He wasn't able to clamp up LeBron at all.
He poked the wrong bear.
He averaged about 10 points in the series, and he had probably one good game, so that really, that changes the numbers. He probably really averaged less than 10 if you just take out the outlier. But yeah, he just didn't show up, didn't perform, shot a horrible percentage. It wasn't very effective on the floor all around. I mean, he's a great defender, but obviously he wasn't really stopping nobody. Although I will say people are clowning him more, but I thought he did do a good job on LeBron, but it's LeBron. But yeah, bro, they're just like, to kick the man while he's down, just don't re-sign him, bro. You can, like, there's so many free agents that don't get re-signed, and you don't have to tell us just don't re-sign him, and we'd kind of figure, they weren't feeling him, right? But they took it a whole step to obviously leak it to Shams. Shams goes and reports he will not be back under. They're using him as a scapegoat, basically. Not Ja, all his antics that we talked about. They're just Dillon Brooks, man. He's the villain, and they're just riding with that. I think they're just kind of disassociating themselves with him.
He must have seen this as his opportunity, though, to like say I'm him, because Memphis is a really good team, right? I mean, they're seeded well and stuff, so maybe he thought like, oh, there's a good chance we could beat the Lakers. Maybe if I talk some smack, we get lucky, we win some games.
They had big heads
the Lakers
coming
down.
this year.
It's like then he's gonna be like pretty respected.
Yeah,
but it just didn't work that way, and then
and that's fine. Like, and it's funny. Dame actually had a tweet. He said you can't go from being him to having an identity crisis the next day. When he first said like they're trying to villain, they're making me painting me to be the villain. But you're 100% right on that, bro. They were feeling themselves. They thought they were them dudes. They all talk trash. They don't respect nobody. Yeah. I mean, I never seen LeBron wig out like he did on Desmond Bane that one game earlier in the year when he's like, that's the last time you're going to disrespect me, and just turning up on him. So when you get Braun to that point, bro, you're being disrespectful, man. It's kind of wild, but it's just great that they got exactly what everyone probably feels they deserved. It's like a picture-perfect ending, bro. You can't make this stuff up, because I'm concerned, bro, what if they beat us? They beat us in 7, whatever, like, because those dudes can get after it. But man, it was like I couldn't have written this story any better, bro. And he set himself up to just be body bagged. But it was dirty of them.
The walk of shame was crazy. Like walking from the arena over to the hotel, and you got a bunch of Lakers fans around you just chanting a bunch of random things. It's like you just got to take it, bro. It's like the worst walk of your life, pretty much.
And what did you think about Ja? Because Ja, they were doing the same.
Funny,
they were doing the same thing, like hey, nah, like you goodbye, whatever. And he's just like dancing along like the whole way. But like, what do you think about it?
I respect it. At first I thought it was funny, but it's like, what is Ja supposed to do? Just put his head down and just walk forward and just like, it's like he's just having fun, bro. He's like, he realizes he's young. Team has a lot of potential. They'll come back next season a little better without Shanghai Brooks. And
I see the viewpoint, but like for me personally, and maybe just a fan perspective, I'm like, bro, nah, you just lost. You just got embarrassed. You played horribly in that last game, bro. Like, I get that you don't want to let them have the last laugh, but you can't be walking the whole way out. He didn't do it for a little bit, because if he did it for a little bit, like laugh it up, or did the Draymond like, go ahead, bro, go ahead. We gonna be back next year. Nah, he's just laughing like, whatever. I don't care. I'm still. It's like the I'm still rich vibe. I don't care. I'm still gonna go get some hoes after this. Like, and I also get that from his actions. Like, they got blown out in that one game. I forgot what it was, and he's hitting the strip club right at the night he was flashing the gun. They just came off a pretty bad loss. Really? And he's hitting the strip club right after. So, like, I just get the vibe. What you think Cole would have done, bro? He would have been sitting there just looking like, y'all going to pay for, y'all going, bye. Okay, let's wait till next year.
All right.
He would have had his shades on,
Jordan,
walking out.
You feel me?
Exactly. He not dancing along saying, ha, yeah, whatever, with his little dance. Come on now, bro. Like, I get that you don't want to seem like you down or whatever, but I thought it was a little too much for me personally.
Yeah,
Bro.
some bullshit.
But I still didn't understand. You got these high profile players just walking on the
What
street
is
with
that,
a bunch
yo?
of randos. Like, that made no sense.
They
And,
couldn't
like,
park the bus any closer or something.
yeah,
That was
bro.
weird.
And they had like maybe a few coaches and stuff around them. Like, that's not security.
Right.
They could have been lit up. It's downtown, right?
Yeah, it was a little. That'd be crazy though. Someone spun on the Grizzlies. They like, yeah,
Oh,
take
shit.
y'all didn't check in.
No, we got some like real fans out here, bro. The
That's what I'm
Hispanics might
saying.
do that shit. You know how they be doing the Dodgers and shit.
On God,
Some
God,
Raiders
you don't know
games
what's
and
gonna
shit.
happen, bro.
They be poking motherfuckers up.